Imagine if we lived in perfect harmony, and life would be like the perfect symphony, and the world would be a place that we could love and care and share what's in our hearts. Imagine a place where we could hold each other's hands, 'cause divided we fall. I fell in love with you first.
Up in the morning and out to school. The teacher is teaching the golden rule. American history and practical math. You study them hard and hoping to pass. Working your fingers right down to the bone. And the guy behind you won't leave you alone.
Thanks for enrolling into night school. I am Headmaster Norwood Young. And first, I have a few school announcements I need to make. If you're having a good time, if you can, a donation to the school fund would be highly appreciated. And you can do that by going to Cash App or to PayPal. And if you'd like to advertise your business here at night school, here's the information. I have one final announcement, and this one is very important. Now, if you're going to be attending class on Facebook, then please click like and follow. Then invite a few friends and click share. And if you're going to be attending class on YouTube, then go to the official Norwood Young page, click subscribe, and like. All right, I gotta go. I can't be late for class. Roll call. Hello, and welcome to another session of Night School. I hope everyone's evening or day was fantastic. So we're gonna get right into it. Bring the class together and bring the classmates in. All right, Henry Louise, are you here?
Present. And I have an apple for you, my favorite teacher.
Oh, thank you, my teacher's pet. How are you today?
I'm excellent.
Okay, very good. All right, Purple Diva, where are you? Are you here? Purple Diva?
Present, teacher.
Good to see you, Purple Diva. Oh, God. Debbie, are you here, Debbie?
Present. Hi, teacher. Hi, bestie.
Hi, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Where's Benny Bravo?
Present. I had to bring my dog.
Oh, looky. So sweet.
Oh, he's so sweet. I'm going to allow this in the class today.
Yes.
Really cute.
He was hanging outside the room.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh, yeah. Well, he can hang out today.
Oh, he's very cute.
Yeah.
He is cute.
Oh, we'll talk more about him after I bring in our exchange student. So we have a guest exchange student class today, and she happens to be a comedian who is absolutely nuts. She is my baby sister, believe it or not. Not my real, but by blood, but she's my baby sister. And her name is Nortrice. And let's bring in Nortrice.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Nortrice.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Now, I want to give you guys a little backstory on Nortrice. So as I said, today she's a comedian and she works at, I think, Delta or something like that. But I know you guys all have had aspirations. You guys all had aspirations, and while some of you are still in night school. But Nortrice's aspiration was to be a stripper. Nortrice, will you give us Nortrice, would you give us some background on your desires to be a stripper, please?
So my desire started years ago as a very, very young girl
when I had the dream of being a professional stripper. Although those dreams and aspirations never really came to pass, because I went to the strip club to actually fill out my application and have my interview. And as I was there at the strip club, a fight broke out between a hooker. I'm sorry, a stripper, because they're different. A stripper and one of the patrons. The fight broke out, but the stripper was so bold and courageous that she never came off the pole. She kicked him from the pole, still collected her money, and it was at that moment I realized that I didn't have the tenacity that it took to be a good stripper, because this is for real, y'all. I really wanted to be a stripper. I wanted to have my own night and everything, y'all. Everything. I was gonna have my own night. My name was gonna be on the marquee, and it was just.
What was your name? What was your name?
Black Tie.
Yes. No.
That's my name. My name is Black Tie because I'm a massage therapist and a comedian. So the name of my company is called Stroking and Joking. See that? And my stripper name was gonna be Black Tie, and it was gonna be Black Tie in lights, baby. And all I could see myself. But then I realized that my upper body strength ain't really that good. And you gotta be able to hold that pole. You gotta be able to grip that pole with everything in your soul. I try, and then you got to be able to pull your whole ass up. And I don't know if y'all know, I got a whole lot of ass. So I commend all the strippers because they're very talented, very flexible. So I commend them. It takes a special kind of woman to be a good stripper. Those girls are geniuses, okay? The upper body strength that they possess is incredible. They all need to be in the circus. Just a whole stripper, stripper circus.
No. All right, so wait, listen. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna meditate. We're gonna meditate on that foolishness that just took place.
Wait. Latrice.
Yes.
Latrice.
Yes.
Since you have all these extraordinary.
Here we go. Here we go.
Come on.
Nope. Cat, we need to go meditate right now. Let's meditate. Let's go. We meditate. Maybe you're out of line.
I will make it rain.
No.
I'm sorry. There's an issue with the meditation.
Okay, let's meditate again. I don't know what happened. And Benny and Latrice disrupted the whole thing. Hold on, Purple Diva. Hold on. Yes, Purple Diva.
My friend that we were praying for yesterday, they pulled the plug on him today, and he passed.
Oh wow!
Oh no!
So sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
So sorry.
Wow.
Sorry to hear that. All right. So is there on a serious note? Is there anyone else that we should be meditating for and be sending positive energy to?
Yeah.
Who? Harry Louise? Yes.
My sister-in-law still doesn't know if the breast cancer has returned or not, so she's a little despondent because we thought she was, it'd been 7 years. We thought she was okay.
Okay, well we're gonna send some serious positive energy her way. God has the final say. Debbie Craig.
I just found out this morning that a mutual friend of ours is very ill in hospital with blood poisoning. Maureen.
No.
Yeah, she just texted me this morning.
Oh boy.
She wanted me to send some energy and healing to her. So if we could send some prayers to her.
Okay. All right. All right, so let's take this time to meditate.
Wait, one more.
Oh, I'm sorry, Benny. Yes.
No problem. My best friend's nephew lost his wife in a car accident the day before yesterday, but at night. And what was so sad about it, she was 7 months pregnant. And it didn't. Yeah, I actually found out early this morning. And he was a nice kid, and he just got married to her. So, and that was their first child. Yeah.
Were they able to save the baby or no?
No.
Or did the baby die?
Both of them were two. It was.
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
That is so tragic.
All right. This is a heavy one. You got somebody get Latrice?
Yeah, I do. I want to send out. I want to do a meditation or send a special prayer for. I have 2 childhood friends that I grew up with. They both just lost their children. One died to sickle cell, and one was killed. One was killed. One was 27 and one was 21. So they lost their 27-year-old and their 21-year-old. And I just want to pray for the mental stability of everybody that is grieving or dealing with loss, because our mental health is at stake right now. We just lost Vicky. So it's a lot, and it's back to back. So every day it's like we really need to pray for our mental state, because it's getting more harder. It's getting harder and harder to bear every day with each passing day that somebody passes, and it's getting closer and closer every day.
Right.
That's it.
Okay. Woo. This is a deep one. All right, guys. So let's take this opportunity to honor all of the positive energy and wishes that we need to go out. I can't even talk. All right, let's go, Kat.
Pieces of a Dream and Norwood.
We've been friends for a long time. He's crazy.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness.
Okay. What's good? What's good? All right. So in this segment, we discuss what has gone on that's been positive, something that's really good that's going on, or not. What's up in your life right now? So Purple Diva, I'm gonna start with you.
Okay. Well, on my journey with the state, the good news is I got an appointment. Bad news is it's pending.
2 weeks. Good Lord.
So,
Wait a minute. So you got an appointment, but it's pending. What's pending?
Probation.
the appointment, the time and the appointment date.
So you don't really have an appointment.
I'm telling you exactly what they did to me. Yes.
So you have an appointment that's pending.
Right.
So you call the dentist and you say, okay, dentist, I need an appointment for my tooth. And they say, okay, you got an appointment, but it's pending. Okay.
I was all excited until I got to the end where it says confirmation, and then it says, okay, we know what you're asking for and your choice. We'll let you know if you can. And you're confirmed. I have to laugh at people crying. It's a mess.
Listen. The morning that I had. Nortrice Banner, what's good?
What is good? Well, I got two things that's super, super good. The first thing being is I found a new laxative in quinoa. It's very powerful.
All right, hold on one second. There you go. What?
I found a new
What?
laxative in quinoa. New laxative. It's good, boy.
So
It's
quinoa,
good.
quinoa is a laxative?
Yes, for me, it works great as a laxative. I made it like oatmeal. I made it like oatmeal with ginger and honey and raw sugar. It was amazing, boy. And I tell you, I've been going for 2 days straight. I ain't been this cleaned out. I'm telling you, it's good. It's good, good. And the other thing is, y'all ready for this other thing? This other thing that is really good. I just wrapped on a movie called Couples Trip, where I play one of the couples. Very exciting. I also have a movie coming out that I was in, coming out this Thanksgiving, I believe, on Netflix. It's called The Drone. So that's good.
Okay.
That's good stuff. That's good
That's
stuff.
good.
It's good stuff.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I need to know why you didn't tell me about the Netflix movie, but we're gonna talk about that later. Benny, what's good?
I want to see a Nortrice dance.
Benny, don't start.
You ready?
What's good?
You ready, Benny?
Oh God.
See, yeah.
Hey! No. Cat, put Nortrice on timeout. Nortrice goes on timeout. No.
What's your cash at?
$ Nortrice. I'm ready. I'm ready for my night, y'all. I'm ready for my own night.
We're gonna put Benny on timeout too, because he started this mess.
Yeah.
Benny, you started this mess. Do you have something of worth to share with the class, Benny?
I'm on timeout. I ain't supposed to talk.
All right, Debbie, what's good? Let's get rid of him, Cat.
I got some messages from some clients. One lady, she had a burst appendix last year. She had poison going through her body. Her mom was very worried. And anyway, we did the healing, and she's now just got married. And a week after she got married, I just got a message. She got promoted in CNN to a very high position, and she's healthy and happy, and everything's going great. And another thing as well is a student of mine who was having a hard time when he lived here. He's a model. And I told him to go back home to the Czech Republic. He wasn't going to meet someone here, and he met the love of his life, and he's about to be a daddy.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That's nice.
That's a positive.
Might I add, Debbie, might I add that you look extremely beautiful today.
Yeah, she does.
I appreciate
amazing, darling. You look amazing.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
I'm a little envious of that chair you're sitting in, though, because the chair is nicer than the headmaster's chair. Yeah,
That chair is the bomb. Yeah.
It is a nice, comfortable looking chair.
Henry Louise, what's good, Henry Louise?
What's good is I slept till 2 p.m.
Nice. That's very good.
You slept what?
I slept from last night until 2 p.m.
Nice.
Oh, that's great. Had you not been able
was
to
your
sleep?
neighbor there?
No, I was alone. But I didn't know it because I was in deep sleep.
Nice.
I do that when I have the thinks. My body just puts me to sleep, so I don't think about things. So
nice. I wish.
Okay, that's beautiful. You look great today, Henry Louise. Debbie, can I get a Henry Louise impersonation, please? Debbie, can I get a Henry Louise, please?
Well, I'm feeling really good today because I slept till 2 p.m. and I had my things were asleep and I feel good. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
You nailed it.
Oh, that was good.
You really really did. You nailed it. I
That
can't
was
It's
say
my
good.
story and I'm
I'm
sticking to
sticking
it.
to it.
Oh gosh. All right. So what's good for me today is, and I just found this out not too long ago. I have a few friends, and maybe you guys do. Do any of you guys have friends that are on dialysis or need a new kidney by any chance?
Oh
Anybody
God,
I
know by
no.
any
have
chance?
had. I have had very
Yeah.
dear
Do you
I
friend.
do
have someone
Latrice?
on dialysis. I
Yeah,
have
as a
someone on
matter of
dialysis.
fact.
And they're waiting for a
Um,
kidney, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
What
Mm,
about you, Benny?
I do.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do. I did. I
All right. So
should say.
listen to this. Listen to this, guys. Surgeons at New York University Long Gone Transplant Institute have successfully performed a pig kidney transplant using a genetically modified pig as the donor. This is a momentous step towards saving the lives of tens of thousands of people awaiting for a transplant. Earlier this
Wow.
week, surgeons at New York University successfully performed a pig kidney transplant. This in itself would be unremarkable. What do you guys think about this?
Well, it's gonna spare a lot of people from stop a lot of people from eating pork.
Class, don't laugh at that.
Okay.
Welcome.
Do not laugh at that, y'all.
All right.
Do not laugh at that. Anyway, so no trees. That's funny though. I think that it's absolutely an amazing thing just because I have 3 friends who have been
Yeah.
on dialysis 2 days a week for the past
Yeah.
6 and 7
Seriously.
years.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
So there's going to be religious sects who find this to be horrible and this, that, and the other because you're gonna hear all this. I think it's absolutely amazing. Yes, Purple Diva?
But it says genetically modified.
Yes, so
So
what?
so so does the
The
pig
pig
work?
is
Does
the
the
pig.
pig walk on 2 legs?
It
He ain't
doesn't
gonna
matter
walk
as long as
after
we
they
get
take his
as
kidney.
long as we get the pig's kidney. It don't matter.
He
What it
gonna get some
matter?
pork
I'm
You
chops
know,
here.
when
I've
they
heard
get his kidney.
I've heard a doctor say, out of his mouth, he said 50% people don't need dialysis. He says it's a money making thing. They want to throw you on that dialysis machine to make that money. So I don't know, but I think it's a good idea. I think it is
I
going to help.
lost 2 friends to kidney disease, and so I'm so glad to see that there's hope. And I don't care
Mm-hmm.
what form it comes in.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
were very
Yep.
close friends, and it
But
was
you
a
know what?
terrible loss.
Yep. And going to what Benny said, there's a strong possibility that there is, because I don't trust the Food and Drug Administration at all when it comes to prescription drugs and things of that nature at all. My belief is that anything that ails you, there's a cure for it in the ground, but they can't make money off of it, so they're not
Yeah.
going to invest the money in that. But
Yeah.
there have definitely been studies that have proven that in a lot of cases, chemotherapy is not necessary,
Yeah.
radiation is not necessary. So they're doing these unnecessary operations and treatments to keep the money flowing. So yeah, Benny might be onto something for real.
Yeah. My
Um,
grandmother actually refused dialysis for years. She just
yeah,
she said if she was going on her own terms. She wasn't gonna live her life like that 3 times a week. And she did it for a long time before she finally just told him, look, they were like, this is it. You gotta be on dialysis or you're not gonna make it. She said, well, I'm gonna die anyway, so I'd rather go how I want to go.
the deal is, Latrice, we spend money in this country specifically on what we need it for. So my point, I got a hard time believing you can send folks to the moon and you can't figure
Yeah,
out how
exactly.
to rework a kidney. I got a problem with that. When
Exactly.
you are reconstructing eyes and this, that,
Yeah.
and the other, you can't tell me you can't put an artificial kidney in somebody. But that's a bunch of malarkey. All
Yeah.
right. Let me get off my soapbox. Let's go to commercial. Let's pay some bills and let's come back. All
Say
right.
hi,
Time for
Uncle
it.
Norwood.
Hey. Hey. Do you remember me?
Say
Oh,
hi.
no.
Say, of course, Uncle Norwood. It's Tukey.
She's the sweetest. I know Tuki. Hey, Tuki. All right.
Say
Anyway,
hey. Okay, bye.
so this segment is no trees and your feelings. So we talked about things that were what was good, and what's up, and positive. So in your feelings, pretty much is about what you're pissed off about, or what has made you not feel so good. And I'm going to start with you, Benny, and I don't want to regret it, sir.
Yo, I'm tired of people talking about Donald Trump running for president again.
Oh shit! Ooh.
Exactly.
Really?
Is
that a conversation?
Yes. He's going to run for president and all of this stuff, and I'm just tired of them talking about it.
Yeah, but I thought it was surrounded. Now, what we do know is that Donald Trump was definitely impeached. So I thought that if you were an impeached president, you can't run again.
Yeah, but they had to vote to impeach him, and he never got the full impeachment. So Donald Trump's not going to run for president. He's too old and he's too tired. He's not going to. But I'm just tired of them talking about it. They just constantly, he's going to run for president again. He's going to run for president.
Hey, Kat, I need you to do the research on that if you can, because I thought that he was impeached twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If he'd done that, he would have been removed from office. His impeachment was like Bill Clinton's.
Yeah, but even so, I want Kat to do the research, because I thought that if you were impeached, not removed from office, two different things. If you were impeached twice, that you could, if you were impeached, period, you couldn't run again, because I know that they were. Yeah. Anyway, Harry Louise, what you in your feelings about? What are you in your feelings about?
I'm in my feelings about that doggone gift card. I'm so mad at myself. I do not know. I had these girls turn this place upside down, and I don't know where it is. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Purple Diva, what are you in your feelings about?
So today I was in my little favorite trinket store, and it was this lady older than me, and she was returning a heater, and the guy asked her, "Why are you returning the heater?" And she was like, "Well, it doesn't have a remote control." And then he said, "Well, did you tell us you needed a remote control?" She was like, "No, I just assumed that if I was in the bed, I could turn it off." So, of course, I started laughing, and you know how loud I get when I laugh. And she turned to me, she's like, "What are you laughing at?" I said, "I'm laughing at you, assuming stuff that ain't on the box." And she was like, "Wasn't nobody talking to you anyway." And I was like, "Okay, let me just stage left, because I ain't gonna hurt no little old lady from Pasadena." Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nortrice, what are you in your feelings about?
See, since you brought up my desires to be a stripper, I'm sitting here thinking about how in my feelings I am that I didn't audition for Pussy Valley.
You can do it. You can do it.
So I'm really in my feelings because
Pussy Valley?
It's called P Valley, but that's what it stands for, Pussy Valley.
Oh yeah, the movie.
Yeah, the TV series. They got a whole
TV
song.
series.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's a good series.
So why are you upset that you didn't audition for it?
Because I that could have been my moment, Norwood.
Right.
That could have been my moment. I could have been practicing with professionals. I could have been scaling the poles and stuff. You gotta watch it. They are super talented on there.
They're good.
Wait, so
They are. They really are. I
It's
watch
still
it.
not too late. It's not too late.
Come on down here to Magic City.
Never too late.
But wait a minute. So my question is this: you're not upset that you didn't audition for P Valley so that you could have a great acting role and you could have been a great television series. You're upset because you could have used P Valley to earn your skills as a stripper. So you're really upset about not pursuing your stripper dream, not your acting dream.
Not my acting. My acting it's gonna be fine. It's my stripper. It's my inner stripper that needs to come out.
Yes.
She needs to get out. I feel it in me. I feel the and
No,
I'm
no, no,
flexible with
no.
everything. I ain't gonna start it. I ain't gonna start it.
Come on down to Magic City.
I'll be there next week.
Okay, got you. I'll be.
Oh God, Debbie, did we talk about why you're in your feelings?
Nope.
Tell us why you're in your feelings.
You know your little friend that likes to watch you when you go into the bathroom at my house.
Oh.
Yes, Debbie has a fish that sits on the back of the No. His fish. She has a beta that sits on the back of the toilet on a tank. So whenever I go to pee at her place, the fish looks at my penis. You're like,
well,
I tell the fish, stop looking at me.
That sounds like
I tell the fish, stop looking. I said, Debbie, your fish is a pervert. What happened, Dad?
He did.
He did.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm
so
sorry.
for your loss.
Yeah.
So sorry
so
for your
sorry.
loss.
That is not funny.
I bet you he's looking for Norwood.
Dear.
No,
That's what I was getting ready to say. He had anxiety because I haven't been there in a while.
He's probably in penis heaven.
He missed the penis. Oh,
he's in penis heaven right now.
So you mean, go ahead, Debbie. What were you saying? Wait, hold on, guys. I can't hear Debbie because we're all talking at the same time. What were you saying, Debbie?
Yeah, I think he was missing the raw penis, and I think he just had separation anxiety, and but he lasted a long time. I mean, he was the longest. He was the longest I had a fish. He'd have lived a good life.
Nice.
Yeah. He lived an exciting one every time I came over. I swear that fish. When I go in, that fish is like. I said, Debbie. So did I get everybody? Because I have something to share.
I have something to share. Can the producer share what she's in her feelings about today?
It's okay, Kat.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's see you, Kat.
Wait, but yours can't be what mine is. Is yours what mine is?
Yours is what's written. I was gonna write the
No,
other.
mine is the same. I have two. So you go ahead. No, you go ahead and do yours. No, you do. You go.
All right.
You go.
Dear Facebook, stop messing with my money. That's all I got. Okay, so Facebook has blocked Norwood's account from streaming for some reason. Norwood's account for streaming for some reason. And this is the 5th time I have dealt with this. And anytime I put ads out, Facebook says that they are not allowed. I have therefore lost about $300 in work in the past 3 days because Facebook has decided that I'm doing something wrong, but won't tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm done. Goodbye.
So are you allowed to report it?
You can report it. You can report it all day long. So we just found something this morning where you can actually chat to someone on Facebook. Kat is going to investigate that after. So I wake up, and when I get up at 6 or whatever, I check my notes from Kat or whatever, and we go through the show. And what she shows me, now I already knew I was in Facebook jail from posting the guy with the flat head that looked like he was still in the embryo with the flat head and the flat butt. So I was already in jail from that, and I couldn't post live. So fine. I started the Norwood page that we were going live from. This morning we get up and we get a notice that we can't post from the Norwood page. Now the deal is, it's a totally different page, totally different email, so it's not connected. So it's some other, and a password was changed from what. It's just, I've been in Facebook hell this morning. So we're going live from YouTube, and then we'll post the YouTube onto the Facebook. Kat, do we have any comments? I can see who's watching us on YouTube. I know that.
Norwood?
Yes. Hi, Jadonna, you found us. Huh?
Yeah. Do you think it was about episode 12? Because there were some little seedy things.
No. When you go live, no.
Oh,
and on top of that, hi Rachel. On top of that, there was nothing that was there was nothing vulgar. There was no extreme profanity. I mean, we had a lot of fun talking about stuff, but no, absolutely not. Hi Queen Boss Lady. I have actually done worse, said worse. No.
Do you think it's a copyright infringement?
No, there is no copyright infringement.
The music that's using the music that's using your sister's videos?
No, no. If you use 30 seconds or less, you're fine. But hi, Chris Lane. The other side of it is if that's what it is, that doesn't get you taken down. They'll give you a warning, like because you'll get the warning of copyright infringement. Right. No,
that's right.
But I do have to say that lately with Facebook, it's like they're de-evolving. So now they won't even let you know what you're doing wrong. So it's possible that any of those things that you guys mentioned could be that, but there's no possible way of knowing. Sorry, my
they're always in Congress. Every time you turn around, they're in Congress all the time.
Pretty much.
Well, here's the deal with the copyright stuff. When I use my own music that I've written, I still get a copyright situation. So I'm pretty versed on that. And you have to use, you can't use more than 30 seconds of it. They would have given, anyway, that's one of the things I'm in my feelings about. And we're going to work on that today. But the second thing I'm in my feelings about
are logging off on the 10th or the 11th of this month because Facebook has just turned into the Gestapo.
It's doing
KGB. You know, you can't say anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's wrong with
no
idea.
Well, when you're
the ultimate goal though, the ultimate goal though is to get to a place where we have enough people that know where to find us on YouTube as well, so we don't even have to deal with those situations. So Jadana and Chris and everybody that's here, I need you to share this link so we can, see, Jadana says Facebook keeps deleting her comments on there. Yeah, we got to get to YouTube, period, and use Facebook as what's the word I'm looking for?
Platform.
What's the word? Class? Nobody knows the word. Segue. All right. So the other thing that I'm in my feelings about is that I'm very confused about something. And I'm very open-minded, as we all know, but I'm really confused about what I'm getting ready to show you. And show it, Kat.
What?
I saw that.
What?
I saw that. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So now you don't have to tuck it, huh?
What?
Well, no, you still have to tuck it.
You still got to tuck it.
No, you put it all right there in the front.
Right. Yeah. So, but that's why I'm confused. So my point is it for guys who just like the softness of a woman's panties, or because it's definitely not for transgenders, because transgenders are trying to get rid of that sack. You see, so it ain't that. So is it for lady boys or not? No, because they try to tuck too. I'm confused. So is this just Benny? Come on, you talk about everything else. What you got to say?
Well, I've seen a lot of guys on the beach wearing lace underwear. Yeah.
Are they women's lace underwear or men's lace underwear?
They're women's, like women's Hilton Head, Tybee Island. Yeah, they're wearing I'm like, okay, you got underwear on with little lace and all of that stuff, and that's just the sign of the times, man. They just wear
okay. So all right, so this would work good for those type of people that want to wear lace. So I'm all right. Okay. Can we go to commercial?
Don't knock it. Don't knock it till you try it.
No, I don't want to try that. I have no. I'm good.
Pieces of a Dream and Norwood.
We've been friends for a long time. He's crazy.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is.
It is time for our corny joke. It is time for our corny joke. Nortrice, do you have a joke offhand you want to tell, or should I just start with my corny joke?
Please.
Start with your corny joke. Start with your corny joke.
Where did Latrice go?
I got
I'm
There
right
she
here.
is. Hi, Latrice.
Where did I go?
I see you. We see you.
I got you. I see you.
I don't see me.
No.
I
Oh,
got
I
it.
see me
You were
now.
right in the front.
I see me now.
All right.
Go to your corny joke.
Okay. Once was a man from Nantucket.
No,
Don't you
I know.
dare.
All right, no. Here's what I'm going to do. Nortrice, think about your joke, and we're going to get a corny joke that's sponsored by Google. It's not really sponsored by Google, but it sounds good. Okay? Corny joke sponsored by Google. Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
Why did the man name his dogs Rolex and Timex? Because they were watchdogs.
Didn't hear it.
All right. Hey, Google, repeat that.
Sure. Why did the man name his dogs Rolex and Timex? Because they were watchdogs.
Did y'all hear that?
Why did the dog name his name?
That wasn't funny.
Why? Yes, it was. Why did the man name his dog Timex and Rolex? Because they were watchdogs. That's hilarious.
That's
Debbie, will you give us the interpretation of that? That was very cute. Come on, Dad.
Why did the man name his dogs Timex and Rolex? Because they are watchdogs.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Benny, what you got for us, Benny?
Oh, God.
Let me see. Why did the man name him dog Timex and Rolex? Because them watchdogs.
Yeah. Rasta, man. Rasta. Nortrice, what you got? You got something for us, Nortrice?
Why did the man name his watchdog? Wait. Why did the
Wait a
man?
minute. You're supposed to tell us your own joke. You're supposed to tell us your own joke.
My joke, God. Yay. All right. So listen. Let me see here. Oh, people always say. I told you the name of my company was called Stroking and Joking.
Yeah.
And people always say, oh my God, Nortrice, that is a little risque. Do you give happy endings? I said, hell no, I'm a professional. But if the right man comes along, I keep them laughing and coming all night long.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Oh, my internet went out right.
You are so slow, Norwood.
Stay off of Pornhub.
No. Oh, his face is like.
It took a minute. He's
so slow.
No, I'm not. It just took a minute. All right. So, I think we should go to the topic of the day. Okay, Henry Louise got sent to the principal's office. We're going to go to the topic of the day, which is about Will Smith's new YouTube documentary. That's brilliant to do a documentary on YouTube and not Netflix because you can get all the revenue. That's a whole brilliant business move. But here we go.
Brilliant.
Will Smith has revealed he once considered suicide. The Bad Boy star can be seen discussing his mental health, as Nortrice was talking about, with his family in a new trailer for Will Smith, The Best Shape of My Life, his new YouTube docuseries. The series follows Smith as he attempts to lose 20 pounds or 1.5 stone in 20 weeks. But he realizes that his journey involves work on his inner self far more than his outer self. When I started this show, I thought I was getting into the best shape of my life physically, he says in the trailer. But mentally, I was somewhere else. I ended up discovering a whole lot of hidden things about myself. In one clip in the trailer, Smith can be seen bursting into tears while he sat with his family. He also tells them about a moment in history which we do not yet know the details of, that particularly haunted him. This was the only time in my life that I ever considered suicide, Smith says. While his daughter Willow can be seen looking anguished. In recent months, Smith has made a number of surprise revelations about his marriage to wife Jada and his mental health. In September, Smith confirmed that he and Jada had opened up their marriage to other sexual partners after both realized that they were miserable. Smith also revealed that during a mental health crisis, he made plans to date a harem of women that included Halle Berry. He also rented a house in Utah and sat in solitude for 14 days before flying to Peru to take part in a number of rituals. Will Smith, The Best Shape of My Life, begins on YouTube on the 8th of November. Watch this.
So you ready? This began as a journey to get into the best shape of my life.
Even better than iRobot?
Even better than iRobot. I'm gonna lose 20 pounds in 20 weeks.
Come on, Will, get your head down.
When I started this show, about to get it, I thought I was getting into the best shape of my life physically, but mentally, I was somewhere else. I'm done. And I ended up discovering a whole lot of hidden things about myself.
Will is about to embark on two extraordinarily difficult journeys.
I'm writing my book, and it's like exposing my life and so many things that people don't know about me. That was the only time in my life that I ever considered suicide. Now I'm about to show the world how little I know about myself. I don't want to do any of this. I'm finished with the best shape of my life. What you've come to understand as Will Smith, the alien annihilating MC, the bigger than life movie star, is largely a construction, a carefully crafted and honed character designed to protect myself, to hide myself from the world, to hide the coward. Damn.
Okay.
Wow.
So I applaud him for this. What are your thoughts, Purple Diva?
Well, I really like Will Smith. You know, I don't really get into him and Jada and all that stuff. I enjoy his movies and I like him. And watching that is just it's heartwarming because he's at a point in his life where he does need to do a reality check because you know, there's more days behind him than there are in front of him, and sometimes we all have to do that, you know, to be a better person. So I just pray that he gets it together.
I think he has. I think that also. I think that, in my opinion, just because he kept a Band-Aid on it so long, I really think that the recent stuff that started with the what was the thing they called that Jada did with the dude? What did they call that?
Entanglement.
Right. I think that when that entanglement crap started happening, everything started coming to the surface. That's when he started gaining the weight.
Yeah.
And then because it was almost like an ego being bruised publicly and breaking point. Latrice, what do you have to say there?
Well, I think it's a bold and courageous move because it's absolutely necessary. And sometimes we have to go deep inside ourselves to figure out what, because a lot of times we are masking things. Mm-hmm. And for so long, you have all these different characters. He's portraying all these different characters, trying to mask all the stuff that he's suppressed down so deeply over the years. So I think it's very therapeutic. I think it's something that we all probably should do. Because I mean, just on this, I just turned 50 October the 8th, and I think on my journey to 50, I've been discovering things about myself that I wasn't aware of or never tried to address them. So I think it's absolutely necessary. It's therapeutic for sure.
Well, see, Yeah, this is definitely touches me just because I went through this, and that's why I wrote the book. And what resonated with me is when you write a book, and when you write, and your book is about your life, stuff just starts coming out, stuff that you've forgotten about. So in addition to the childhood and then the career, and then you get to a point where you either gonna jump off a building. This is why I understand what he's saying, or you're going to jump dig deep and release it. That's why getting back to my meat is what it is. Debbie, what do you have to say about this?
I was a little shocked initially because I don't just like Will Smith as a movie star, but I've always really respected him in terms of, you know, how he's come out on different shows and had these very sort of philosophical views of life and success and positivity, and talked about, you know, things that his dad with him to instill that in him. So because of that, I was a little bit, but I think there is a lot going on in general with everybody where people are starting to look within themselves and take off the mask. And I'm very, I think the courage under the limelight that he has to do it in front of the world, I think that's really, I have a lot of respect for him, for the courage he's taking to do that.
Yeah, and I think, you know, and so going back to him and Jada thing, and like Purple Diva said, she doesn't really get into Jada and Will, but the reality is they spent so much of his adult life together. So I can imagine being a man and finding out your wife is miserable because even through us spending all this time together. So it's like he had to, in my brain, he had to get to a point where he is going to survive with or without her.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
With or without you, because prior to she's just doing, and I'm not blaming her by any means. Her truth is her truth. But he had that's a lot to deal with. When you are this movie star and you are this and you are making more money than your wife, who had dreams of being an equal actress, and you're surpassing her. And then in my mind, I think some of her acting out was due to, you know, a little jealousy. So that gave her some more power. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Benny Bravo, what do you have to say about that?
Y'all not gonna like what I have to say, so I'm not gonna say anything. I think it's all bullshit. I think it's PR. All of a sudden, he wants to do this life thing. His career is really going down. That's just all to me. That's just bullshit. What he's saying. That's a personal
not going down at any, but his career is not going down on any level. He just signed a 4-picture deal. What are you talking about?
Listen, you can sign all the deal you want. If you're not happy within yourself, your career is going down.
That's not. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, you said his career is going down.
He hasn't. When was the last hit he had? The one with his son, right?
Yeah. Why don't you Google it and Google how much money it made?
And he wants to be out there in front of the public just to you know, this is a personal journey, and it should have stayed personal, not to show the whole world, to get the sympathy, to get more money. That's just my opinion.
But
I don't think it's for sympathy. I think those kind of things need to be done publicly, because there may be someone who doesn't have that platform to say, okay, this is what's going on with me. And for him to come out and do it, it encourages someone else to do it that doesn't have that platform. So I don't think it's for any kind of publicity. It may be what God put in his spirit to do to help somebody else. That's my opinion.
I know for me and my experience, it was necessary for me to move forward, to tell my fans why I respected my face. It was necessary for me to do so. If anybody's going through that, perhaps I can stop them from doing that and to rethink it. It was not for sympathy. It was not for money. It was not for followers. So so in my case, and you do sometimes need the support of everybody in your platform to help you through the struggle. It's lonely. Believe it or not, it's lonely. So you need that support. I don't know that please, without a doubt. I don't know that without the support of my fans and my friends and Facebook and whatever, that gives you the drive to keep excelling and to want to be great. I do think that there's a part of it that is a dig because it kind of throws Jada under the bus a little bit. So I do think a little bit is like, I'm getting you back since you exposed me to the world with this entanglement and blah, 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 and made me look crazy. Now, you know, I do think that, but I don't think it's for sympathy. I don't think it's for money, because here's the deal why I don't think it's for money. If it's for money, he could have definitely gone and done this on different platforms to make way more money. What I do know about YouTube, excuse me, is that you can get sponsors and this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 but you'll never make the 20 million that Netflix will pay you. You'll never do it. It'll never happen on a YouTube platform. $2 million, $5 million, but not the 20 that he gets. So I disagree with you, Benny Bravo. But you know, you the bullshit man. So yeah.
Did
everybody answer?
That don't mean I'm the bullshit man, because I just don't believe it.
No, I said you're the bullshit man because you always say everything is bullshit. That's what I was saying. I wasn't calling. Right. You think it's bullshit. That's why I called you the bullshit.
I think the fact that, I think the fact that, and as I said earlier, that he is someone who talks about manifesting, about positive mindset, and has done for years, and has lived and breathed that, and has tried to be someone influential in an incredibly positive way. He's always trying to tell other people how to make their own success. And I think when the success of his own marriage and everything went down, that probably hit him in a way because he didn't see that coming. And I think that hit him in a huge way. So being that sort of beacon of hope and positivity and manifesting, for him to come out and write this, I mean, that's a lot of courage for someone who spent years and years going on television talking about how to manifest and how to create that success, and then have that happen and then come out and reveal this. I think it takes an incredible amount of courage considering what his public persona was. So I honestly do not believe at all that this is for publicity. I believe he's yet again sharing an intimate experience on his journey, which he's always done. Always. It's just in a different way. And I agree about him creating a platform with Nutrice. I agree with her completely in that he's creating a inspirational platform for other people to come out and be honest and share, because most people in the entertainment industry, they hide behind the mask. And this is why so many
they end up in rehab. They end up in rehab.
Exactly. or overdose. And I think he's yet again trying to be that beacon for hope by sharing his intimate experience. So hats off to him from as far as I'm concerned.
No, without a doubt. But the deal is, Debbie, I don't think that anything that he professed or the anecdotes that he gave for manifestation, none of those things are not true. And I think life just hit him in the gut. And the thing is this.
Right.
The thing he said, he's getting in the best shape of his life. What took him to the point where he got in the worst shape of his life? So we got to think about because as we all know, a lot of times weight gain is a result of not dealing with stuff. You know, exactly. So I think Kobe might have played a part, because you got to, go ahead, Purple Diva.
Yeah. I would say, Kobe has done a lot to people physically, me, 30 pounds, and mentally, not being able to work, not being able to work the way you usually do, and sitting up looking at somebody that you've been married to for 40 years thinking your relationship is here and it's over here. It's a reality check.
Yeah, it was a reality check is I think is the biggest thing here. But I applaud. I do definitely applaud him for coming clean. It's like, because here's the deal: when you're going through crap, it's just like when people go on Facebook, not just like, but similar. When people go on Facebook or they go on other platforms and say, "Hey, I'm going on this diet. I'm too fat. Who's doing this with me?" There's no difference. There's no difference to get a support to get a support scene. Kat says, I think it's a mix of both. Benny is the king of bullshit, but there's always been an era of bullshit to this industry, without a doubt. So don't think for 1 minute that the pros and the cons were not thought about of doing it the way it's being done. That goes without saying. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So there's definitely a business situation involved. However, I do believe that the crux of this is wanting support, and I think that it sounds like to me like that he was at his most vulnerable point and needs his fans and needs his platform to support him. And it really wasn't about the weight loss. I think that's the exterior, but I think there's underlying stuff. Some stuff that I know about Will that I'm waiting to see if it comes out, if he sells it. You know what I mean? So who knows? Who knows? Benny, anything else?
Nope.
Please send all hate mail to Benny to his Benny. Can you put the can you put the email up? Don't send me that shit. Send all your hate mail to him. All right.
Send the money to Norwood.
Huh?
Send the money to Norwood. Send the money to Norwood.
Oh, oh yes. All right. So look at the bottom of your screen. There's a Cash App and a PayPal, and we still only made $7. What are y'all doing? We can't even split $7 in the room. All right. So
75 cents a piece.
Yes.
That's let me see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's under $1 piece. So what y'all doing? But anyway, let's go. I know you will give at some point. At some point, you're gonna reach. I'm gonna sound like a preacher. At some point, you're gonna realize that you need this blessing, and that you're gonna go deep into your pockets, and you're gonna give to the night school. You're gonna be concerned about the night school and the papers and the pencils. Do your thing right now. Dig deep. Hallelujah.
Glory.
All right.
Yes, I did, girl. The more I try to hide my feelings, baby, this old heart gets in the way, and love won't let me wait. Second time around, girl, with me it's better than the first time. The second time around, let's do it one more time. Say it again.
Question of the day. Question of the day.
Question
So
is.
before we go to the question, huh? Yes.
So you know you're going straight to hell for that last episode. I'm just saying.
For the last what?
The shouting and stuff. Yeah.
Glory to God, church.
No. I was. Listen, that is one of my anointings. Hey, don't start me. You can't block what my anointing is. That's one of my anointings. I know how to bring people.
You know.
Oh. That's all right. That's all right. Listen, guys, remember to like, follow. Debbie, be good.
Do it again, Debbie. Do it again.
No, Debbie. Anyway, I'm going to move right forward because I'm not messing with y'all. Latrice, I'm going to tell you what that's all about when we're not on camera. Guys, remember, everybody watching, because we're having Facebook situations, everybody watching with us on YouTube, thank you. Please share with all your friends and stuff, because we have a pretty good time here. Like, subscribe, and follow, and show some love. So listen, let me say this before we go into the next thing. What are you laughing at, guys? You guys are going to hell. Now stop it.
You know.
They may or may not be impersonating people that used to be in our classroom. I'm gonna. Nope. I will not participate in this at all. Nope.
I think Latrice was in the audience a couple of times.
I will not participate in this.
I'll be in the audience. I'll be in the audience from now.
Oh my God. I have to go to the question of the day. I'm not messing with y'all. What I do want to say before we move forward, stop laughing, y'all, is that part of what this show is about, and we have a great time, but part of this show is also about digging deep and having those conversations like we just did. You know, and the reason Benny calls himself, if you watch the show, we'll do our mantra, and I'll be like in my stuff. The day is designed to perfection. Don't fall for it. And this fool will say that's bullshit. So he is the bullshit guy. So, but I don't want you guys to think that I'm getting on him. I'm not. And I'm really glad that we have these conversations outside of our lap because they're really important. All right. So question of the day. Never trust anyone. Now here's the deal. Now think about this good. A couple decides to commit suicide after going through a really hard time in life. So they both decided to jump off a 20-story building to their death. When they got to the topmost floor, they both agreed to count to 1 to 3 and jump. So on the third count, the woman jumped and the man stayed. Wait, listen. The woman jumped and the man stayed. As the man watched the woman fall, he saw the woman pulling out a parachute to land safely. So the question is, who betrayed who? The man or the woman?
The man, because the woman was smarter than him. The woman was smarter than him, and she knew what his plan was, so she fixed his ass. Now that's some bullshit.
Well said. Well said.
Rebel Diva, what's your thought on it? What's your thought, Rebel Diva? Who do you think betrayed who?
Well, I put myself in that position, and I knew I would jump first, but I'm so glad she had that parachute. Because, see, men cannot outthink women. No. We got you every time. We got you.
Oh, it's some bull. Come on.
No, but he didn't fall for the foolishness at all. He ain't jumped. He said, you can be a fool if you want to jump.
Yeah, but she don't come back and push him.
She wasn't loyal. That's why she had that parachute. She wasn't loyal. She knew she wasn't going to do it. That's why she had that parachute.
She knew he wasn't going to do it. That's why
she got poison at home. She got poison at home.
Woman, this wasn't.
Are there any comments about this, Cat? I want to know what you guys are thinking. Henry Louise, what do you think about this, Henry Louise? Linda says she saw a movie like that once. Henry Louise, what are your thoughts?
I think she's frozen up about it.
Oh. She's frozen in her thought. All right. Debbie, what are your thoughts?
She did what she agreed to do. She jumped. She didn't say she's going to.
That's true.
She didn't say
that's right, Debbie.
She said she jumped. So she did what she agreed to.
That's right.
Her. Bam.
I'm so sick of this Me Too stuff over here.
But the agreement was that they were, Jordana says, impressive lady. But here's the deal. They agreed to jump to their death.
Well, he didn't jump at all. Exactly. And every woman knows that the Negro that she's with, she knew he wasn't going to jump. So she got her a parachute. She got a backup plan.
Wait a minute. First of all, Negroes don't jump off a building. Negroes don't jump off a building.
What?
Negroes don't jump off a building. We ain't gonna do that.
Benny, Negroes don't even go up to the roof. We ain't even going up there.
Right. And look.
That's some bullshit right there. We ain't even going up to the roof.
Right, that's some bullshit. Y'all not even gonna have a conversation. Be like, bitch, what are you talking about?
If you want to, you going by yourself.
Be like, bitch,
you going by your damn self. I ain't even going up there.
Wait a minute. Like when Tina Turner, wait a minute.
Hey, Norwood. Be like, bitch, are you crazy?
Wait a minute. When Ike Turner was on the talk show, and what's the name said, "Oh, I heard Tina was trying to commit suicide." I said, "Jumping out a basement window ain't no damn suicide."
She was trying to get
I'm
free.
not messing with y'all. Cat, can we go to commercial, please? Oh, God, you guys are nuts. Completely. Debbie, I'm jealous of that chair.
Barnes Music City Soul Food, Nashville's premier soul food experience. Barbecue, fried or baked chicken, oxtails, turkey wings, meatloaf, chicken wings, pork or turkey chops, rotisserie chicken, fried fish, mac and cheese, greens and yams, an assortment of vegetables for the vegan in you, cakes and pies. Outdoor dining available. Barnes Music City Soul Food, Knowlesville Road and Old Hippie Boulevard. Call 615-429-7836 or barnesmusiccitysoulfood.com.
And if you'd like to advertise your business here at Night School, here's the information.
Whew. Okay. Loose ends. All right, this is the final segment. What are you laughing at, Purple Diva? Oh my God.
Just things are funny today. Let me laugh.
Right.
Laugh, baby, laugh. So listen, this is final segment of our show where we just tie up loose ends. Yeah. Nortrice, I'm enjoying you. You're funny as crap. I'm really enjoying you.
I went and got me a chair since y'all had chairs.
All right, so
that's a nice chair. That's a nice chair.
It's beautiful.
So you changed the chair?
Yeah, I got a chair. I was sitting on the floor at first.
Fine.
But I got these old ass knees. They started hurting.
Okay. Sobriety looks good. We're going to talk about Jessica Simpson. Now, do you guys remember when Jessica was out for like 4 years because she was drinking a lot and this, that, and the other, but we never saw any pictures of her when she was out? Look at this. Jessica Simpson.
Really?
Can we show that picture?
An hour today, baby. You're like an hour.
You're so
Kat,
stupid.
can we see that picture of Jessica? Look.
Oh, she doesn't even look like the same person. Oh, she looks so
Is
different.
that now or when she was drinking?
No, that was when she was drinking. Now she's snatched.
Oh, let's see her now. That drinking picture. Whew.
That's bad.
She was going through
Burn
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Kat will find a picture of her now. All right. This person in the early morning of November 1st is an unrecognizable version of myself. I had so much self-discovery to unlock and explore. I knew in that very moment I would allow myself to take back my light, show victory over my internal battle and self-respect, and brave this world with piercing clarity. Personally, to do this, I needed to stop drinking alcohol because it kept my mind and heart circling in the same direction. And quite honestly, I was exhausted. I wanted to feel the pain so I could carry it like a badge of honor. I wanted to live as a leader does and break cycles to advance forward, never looking back with regret and remorse over any choice that I've made and would make for the rest of my time here within this beautiful world. I can't believe it has been 4 years. It feels like maybe 2. I think that it's a good thing. There's so much stigma around the word alcoholism and the label of alcoholic. The real world needed to be done in my life was actually to accept failure, pain, brokenness, and self-sabotage. Okay, Kat, that's good. Kat, do we have a current picture of her? All right, so that's her the other day from Halloween. That's what she looks like now.
That looks more like herself. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, she did good.
All I can say is I don't ever want to drink again.
Yeah, I tell you, that's why I don't drink. I'm glad I don't look like what I've been through. Woo. Y'all know what?
You stop drinking?
A couple of weeks ago.
Oh, happy birthday.
Can I tell y'all something funny though? Can I tell y'all something funny? I just put my glasses on, right, and just realized y'all was all sitting in the same damn classroom.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. We're in the same class. Kat said, did Nortrice say she was 50? I thought she was younger than me. Yep, she's 50.
I am 50,
Yep.
girl. October the 8th, 1971.
Wow.
Black don't crack, but it stretches.
yes.
Stretching.
Yes.
Well, as men, we ain't mad about nothing stretching. Amen.
I'm telling you, because you should see the way you should see the way my ass is stretched out.
Nortrice did a beautiful thing
Ain't no
leading up
cracks,
to.
though. Ain't no cracks.
No cracks. No cracks in my ass.
This is why we got banned from Facebook. This is right here. Look at Benny.
Baby, I got some cocoa.
Nortrice did something really nice for her birthday on Facebook and Instagram. So she called it 50 Shades of
50 Shades of Grace.
50 Shades of Grace. So she started posting pictures from a baby to now and different posts every day. It was brilliant. It was really great.
Oh,
Thank
cool.
you. Those are still my balloons.
That was great.
Those are still my balloons from
Oh, those are pretty colors.
Oh,
lovely.
Yeah.
Pretty.
So Nortrice, where can people find you?
On Facebook, I'm at Nortrice Banner on Facebook, and on Instagram, I'm at Nortrice B1, Nortrice B. I have like 4 different pages on Facebook, but they all start with Nortrice and end with B, or a 1, or a 2, or a 3, something like that. And I also have a lot of stuff on YouTube under Nortrice Banner.
It's funny. I can attest to it that it's funny. So Nortrice, are you gonna come back and be an exchange student with us again?
Yes, I am. I'm planning to also come visit you guys in the flesh.
Yeah.
So in the flesh. But I'll come back whenever you have me on your show.
Okay, what is today, guys? Monday or Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday in where we are.
Tuesday.
Okay, so Tuesday, Kat, can you come on for a second?
Stop Tuesdays.
Did you say
stop it?
Taco
Kat,
Tuesday.
Kat,
Did you say Top Tuesday?
Stop Tuesday.
He said Thought Tuesday. Stop it! I'm talking to the producer.
Top Tuesday. Sorry.
Oh God.
That's what I thought he said.
Can we book Nortrice for next Tuesday, please?
Yes, sir.
Nortrice, put it in your book. So
Next
we're
Tuesday
gonna
at
book.
9 p.m.
Yep. So for you that's not that time, but yeah.
Huh?
So yay! So we have a guest for Tuesday night, and then I'll ask for next Tuesday for them to follow on Tuesday, and we'll keep going. So guys, thanks again. It's been fantastic. And for everybody that followed us on YouTube today, thank you so much. I appreciate you more than you know, because So Facebook has driven me crazy this morning. Yes, Purple Diva.
I just wanted to enlighten you guys. I started watching the Colin Kaepernick.
Black and White.
The Black and White is very good. I fell asleep, but I'm gonna finish it tonight. It's excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm really impressed with him. He's very intelligent.
What is it on Netflix?
Yes.
Netflix. Yes.
So are you implying that a lot of ball players are not intelligent? Is that your implication?
I'm not implying that, but I mean they
why were you
certainly.
why were you so surprised?
Well, all I know.
No.
I really didn't know him by being a quarterback. I just remembered him from kneeling on. So I didn't know his history. And this is his life story from how he grew up and how he envisioned that he was going to be a quarterback and he made it happen. However,
You're doing a whole lot of talking. Are you implying, because you said he's so intelligent, are you implying that most ball players are dumb? Or did they get drafted at a very young age?
I'm not implying that.
Listen.
They
Or that because they get drafted at very young ages and don't get an education, that they end up being dumb and not educated.
No, I don't think that's why they're dumb. I don't think that's why they're dumb. It's because people around them are not keeping them grounded.
Nope.
We can't blame it on not going to school. I didn't go to college and I ain't ignorant. I got purple hair, but I ain't ignorant.
Purple diva. He tried to set you up.
No.
He tried to set
you
you
up. When you're drafted it. Listen, if you don't have.
Well, I just want to say.
And I ain't falling for it.
No. My point, exactly, Kat. My point is this. When you don't have common sense, you have common sense. A lot of ball players don't have common sense, which is why they end up broke after 5 years. So a lot of that, So a lot of that.
That's poor management, though.
That's that. If you're educated, you get management. Is my point. So sometimes when you're robbed of education meaning put some away for a rainy day. So education meaning these are the perils of life, and this is what can happen. So when you are drafted at a very, very young age, all you see is what you hear on the radio, what you see on television. You emulate that life, and you end up broke.
But
and
I
Colin
think,
Kaepernick.
But I don't think it's up to the football player, because yes, he's uneducated, but the person that drafted him and the person that's paying him money, they have the responsibility to take care of his welfare.
No, they don't.
Who's going to teach them if they don't teach him?
No. If that's the case, they should say the same thing about the record industry, the movie industry. No, they should. Even down to the parents who sent their children over to R. Kelly. No, man. All right, I'm leaving right now. Do we have another commercial, or am I doing the monster? I ain't paying Purple Diva no mind. Benny.
If you're having a good time,
we good.
If you can, a donation to the school fund would be highly appreciated. And you can do that by going to Cash App or to PayPal.
So, I was checking my messages. Listen, it has been a great day at night school. Yes, it's been a great day at night school. Again, I want to thank Nortrice for hanging out with us. It's been wonderful. She'll be back next week. And this last segment of Loose Ends was really, really good. Yeah, get your education, even if you get a deal. Benny, are you clearing your throat?
I'm sorry. Yes, I want to. Since it was Nortrice's birthday, I want to sing her a song.
You're gonna sing her a song? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Sing it, baby.
All right, sing it. Cat. Can we come back, please? Oh my gosh.
Wait, Betty, where are the dollars?
Make it rain. Make it rain.
Make it rain.
Cat, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I lost control. Hi. What is going on?
Wait,
this is turning to Magic This is Magic City in front of my very eyes. What is going on? Where's Nortrice?
She left. I don't know. She got too excited. I think she turned her phone off.
Oh my God. We lost this stage to the act. Benny, you do not proposition a new studio.
Oh my God.
Where's the dollars? Get the dollars out.
I can't. We were on our way to a great discussion and letting people think we were serious. You guys are nuts. That blew the whole thing.
Donut cheese.
Chad.
Wait.
She's all the way down.
Oh, yeah.
Debbie wants to join in.
No. I would like the mantra, please. I would like the.
Ready for mantra.
Oh my God. I have to publicly apologize. I do not condone any of this behavior. I do not. This stuff that went on, I had nothing to do with it. I was totally out of control. These are not the students that I brought to the class originally. Something has happened since we have changed platforms. They have lost their minds. So everybody who's tuned in, thank you so much. I can't promise that this won't happen tomorrow. I can't. No. Jesus Lord. Queen Boss Lady said, shake that like a salt shaker.
Yeah.
No trees, girl, live your life. I'm shaking my fat ass too. Oh my God!
And
I give up. Latrice has come here and just totally infiltrated my class with some bullcrap. All right. Woo. Your day is designed in perfection. Oh, one more thing. Come back to me, Kat. I want to teach Latrice this because this might be her last time. Latrice, I'm going to give the mantra, and you're going to say, "Don't fall for it." So, right? Okay. So, what? We're going to say, "Don't fall for it." All right. Here we go. Your day is designed in perfection, and anything that goes against that perfection is a trap. Don't fall for it.
That's some bullshit.
Goodbye.
Don't fall for it.
No!
Pieces of a Dream and Norwood.
We've been friends for a long time. He's crazy.
Just know